I've worked with a lot of people for many years, so many different levels. And there's some people that are blowing life because they're not paying attention to how they show up. And once you start to change your ways, show up stronger, show up more empowered, follow through, your life will get better. You can't get upset because it's not going, quote, your way. It's just this way. You are not that important to ask for special. So, as accountability coach, empowerment coach, success coach, life coach, I require you to be on time and prepared for each and every session. Yeah. I actually want you to show up. Now, whether you show up or don't, I'm already paid, but I expect and demand for you to show up each time set, dressed, and ready to go and not half-ass it. Because if you do that in my sessions, I know you're doing that in life. Playing small, playing weak, but expecting to get 100% back, it's never going to work. It's never going to work. When you say that, yes, you're going to follow through and do the homework, then I don't know. What do you think? Follow through and do the homework? Brilliant. Yeah. That's what I'm expecting. Oh, I forgot. Now, I'm not talking about 4-year-olds, because then I would have the parent make sure that the 4-year-old did not forget. So I'm dealing with adults that use that excuse as, oh, I forgot. How can you forget when I say it 2 or 3 times? You just don't want to. You just didn't follow through. And now you're playing small. And that's got to stop. If you want more in life, you can't play this way in any area. Follow through. Yeah, I want you to follow through. And if you say, Diane, I'm going to stop doing this, or I'm going to look and start getting out, and how often do you want to get out in a month or a week? I can say maybe 3 times, and it's like, okay, I'm going to hold you accountable, and then you don't. And there is not excuses at this level of being an adult. There is no excuses anymore. So I got to rip the excuses away. Can I do that? I'm actually quite good at it. Be open and be honest. Be honest. So many people in life, they don't know how to be honest. They don't know how to speak truth. They are so small that they say whatever they need to say to get out of that moment, and that is messed up. I don't want to be pacified. Your friends, your coworkers, your employees, your boss doesn't want that behavior if you want respect. So be honest. No, I'm afraid I don't think I can do that. It's like, okay, well, let's work through it. Compared to, okay. And then in the back of your mind going, oh, there's no way I can do that. Use your words. Communication, intimacy is through language, bonding, friendship, business, sales, everything is through language. And if you are playing small in language, you can't get a big trophy. So I teach people how to show up and speak. And also be willing to be uncomfortable and not to hide. And that's really how I structure so much of my life. And there's been times where I'm like, oh, this is uncomfortable to speak my truth. And here it goes. Here it goes. I speak my truth. I'll stand up to anybody. And if any of you guys know me or worked with me, you know I'm going to stand up. To be seen, heard, to be witnessed, to help somebody, to support somebody, to be authentic. Why would we not stand up? And again, I realize childhood trauma, all of that stuff, we're going to get through it. So as you're watching this and we're getting ready to do some sessions, this is kind of like the groundwork. I'm not your friend. I am your coach. I am the one that's going to get you to stand up and show up and to be more. Because friends are going to be like, oh, it's not your fault. Your friends, your family. Oh, it's his fault. It's her fault. It's not your fault. And I'm going to, in almost every story, I'm going to hand it over to you with the note that this story that you're going through in life is in your life for your lesson. And what faults do you have that this showed up? People come to me with poor relationships, like, oh, he cheated on me, she cheated on me. And it's just like, well, how many times? Oh, 4, 5, 20 times. And it's like, well, it's your fault. Now, the first time you may not have known abuse. The first time you may not have known. But if you showed up for the second, third, fourth, and 12th moment of abuse, you showed up for the game. So you're actually going to learn how your actions has defined who you are. Now you may get upset with me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You may get upset with me because I run a tight ship. Again, you're not hiring me to be a best friend that's going to say what you need to hear to keep you in your discomfort of being uncomfortable. So yeah, I fillet it open a few times. I mean it in loving kindness. I'm here to help and support you. But if you get upset with me and you want to run, how many times in life that was uncomfortable for you and you chose to run away compared to facing that fear? Understanding why these moments keep showing up and learn how to handle life differently so these moments don't show up. Yeah. I'm damn good at what I do. And the ones that really play full out, and I will teach you to play full out, the ones that really do what they say they're going to do, and I'm going to watch you. I'm going to make sure that you become that person. When you do that, your whole life will shift and change. You'll get what you want. We can't play small and think we're going to get a big trophy. We can't come up with 1,001 excuses and be able to win at life. You can't use your past and excuses of why you can't show up because of your past if it's not how you want to show up right now. So you're going to learn a lot. I want you to enjoy these sessions, of course. But if I need to hammer down, hit those reins, and jerk that lead rope to get your attention, I do that out of love. So that we can break habits that you have not been able to do on your own. We're going to do it together. So now that you've watched this and you're getting ready for your sessions, Get excited because I believe in you and I know you can do this. It will create or need a new you to show up. And that's why you come to me. That's why you hire me. That's why you invest in yourself. Because the automatics that you do have limited your life, your stories, your love life. I know you want love. And you can't do it if you have control issues, if you're playing small, if you have too many excuses. I know you want to be successful. And that means to show up and stand up a little taller, be more brave, find that boldness in you, because that one will get you to the winner's circle. And with over 20 different healing modalities, cute story, one guy, he's 6'4", walks into my office, he stops at the door, he looks at me and he says, "I'm scared of you." And I looked at him and I said, "Well, I'm only 5'3". And yes, you should be. Sit down. He completely transformed in just a couple sessions. He wasn't scared of me, but he was telling me that he was scared of the whole experience. And that is a perfect place to be, is scared, because scared and excited almost run the same vibes. It's time to say goodbye to the old you and welcome in the new you. And let me inspire you, hold your hand, kick you in the behind if need be, so that you can live full and exciting. And I'm the one that will do it. I'm Diane at Healing Bodies, Healing Souls, a 360 style of coaching. We're going to look at everything and raise your value of self so the world can see a higher you. And thank you for listening. I'll see you in your sessions.